lining up the prisoners and the guards had taken aim. I struggled with some demons, they were middle class and tame. I didn't know I had permission to murder and to maim. You want it darker? We kill the flame.
Giannis has 13 points in the first 6 minutes.
So,
Yo. Hey. Listen to Celtic game. They don't seem like they're doing too well. Is this a real show or is it like a pre-show?
Honest show.
Like the real show?
Well, there is no real show today on Fridays. You'd know that if you knew fucking anything about this show, but
There used to be though. Like I don't know, when did it all of a sudden become not a Friday show? Like I know one night you and I both agreed, let's not do it or whatever. But like BA and I agreed 9 o'clock Tuesday, I believe, and here we are again.
wait, 9. We're not doing 9 again. I fucking hate that. I hate sitting around waiting for the stupid show all day. No.
You've been busy at 8 a lot lately.
Yeah,
9
but if
wouldn't.
I'm busy at 8, then like we do it at 9 when I get home. If I'm busy at 9, we don't do it. Or you guys do it.
This show just needs to be done.
I just want to put out content. I made a link yesterday and you didn't show up.
I saw what you said and saw what you sent, and we were waiting for 9 o'clock.
What did I send?
Because the day before we agreed 9 o'clock shows were the way.
Well, this show that I made the link for, the one with the A before meeting, starts at 8. That's that. What is BA saying it starts at 9 for?
Excuse me?
I even believe that he took your side on this.
Because he's not really here and he's not really into it either. So like it was easy to convince him, or it was easy to come to that. I'm all caught up. Yeah, if you want to do a wrap-up show.
I am too, but I think I have like maybe 10 minutes left of this week or yesterday's.
You can go ahead and play it now.
Oh, word.
I don't think we're going to talk about anything interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining Meeting of the Minds, the longest recorded hour in broadcast history. This is John from Scranton speaking. I suck.
I'm Jay.
You wish.
Hold on.
You think it's bad that we have to pretend to be friends because everybody else hates us?
I didn't know so many people hated me, but yeah.
All right, we're here. Fox deal, plug.
Yeah, Dave never gets a hug.
Moving on.
It's very strange.
Wait, you think I look to Kirk for a fatherly? No, I don't think. Do you think that caller? No, God, no. God.
I did ask him for advice today, so maybe he's
true.
onto
I
something.
gave him advice. I don't know. What's that? Is that caller?
I think he really needs a hug from you.
I would never. I don't think I've ever touched Dave.
Like a handshake?
Maybe.
Probably in the radio.com interview thing or something.
That's true. Yeah.
Hold on. Before we do anything here,
sure.
I am positive Chris did not come out of yesterday looking good.
Kirk played with it. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how the weekend.
Emperor is weird.
It was clout chasey.
It was clout chasey. He asked for a job at Barstool on the show.
Yeah, I know. He forgot that he was part of the Kirk Minahan show, not Barstool Sports.
That's like not like remember like when people like buried
us. It's interesting how. Yes.
yeah.
It's interesting how nobody came out and said anything. People it's because people like Chris. That's what it is. Nobody liked you, and they still don't. They just pretend.
Well, once they touch that teat of fucking like having something to do with something, they like can't like they're afraid to fuck it up. It's like what happened to Billboard Shark Guy. Oh, look at this.
Well, Billboard Shark Guy's still struggling.
Oh, damn. Is your haircut?
Why do you guys have a problem with people trying to elevate their career? You're supposed to suck Kirk's dick for free? And just
Oh, I
sit
don't
there,
have a
Jay?
problem. You know that.
But
I
Jay
don't.
does, because Jay's a moron.
Yeah. I would say, if anything, I am that person.
Snakes, you're not saying anything.
Jay definitely fucking hates people that do that.
What are you saying? Hate people that what?
Are in it for the barstool job.
Yeah, no, you should be for the show. It's Kirk brought him in there. Kirk birthed his little baby penis, you know, like.
Kids. Jay,
I
since
think,
you don't work,
well,
and you don't understand the real world, people get jobs to get, to elevate their career, and they move on to, higher paying jobs, better jobs. Something you know nothing about. Maybe
he's
when
not an intern.
Dunkin'
He's not an
Donuts
intern.
to
He's not an intern. He's not an intern. He's there for the show. He's there to make the Kirk Minahan show better. He's not there to make Barstool better.
No, he's there to promote himself. That's what he's
You're,
getting paid
you're,
for.
no, he's not. He's there for Kirk because Kirk allows him to live.
How does he get paid?
He doesn't get paid. That's up to him on his own free time. How many fucking hours does he work for KMS?
Don't care.
Not enough. You're talking about a real life job, full time job, people that want to elevate their career. You're not giving him a nice freaking package. Like, he's not doing much.
If
He
he's,
doesn't have.
if he's going from unemployed to part time, that's elevating his career.
Fair point. He said here. I don't. You have no rebuttals.
You don't even know what you're saying.
What's funny about it is, I think the perfect balance was how Mike had it right before this most recent freak out that Kirk had. Like, Mike was in the perfect fucking balance of like promoting himself.
Not to that. That was dumb.
I think. And then Kirk has to go out of his way to be a fucking little whiny girl about it. And it's like, well, I don't like Mike now. And everyone's like, Mike's all about the cloud. Like, it's a fucking joke, dude. It's so funny. It's just like
Kirk's jealous because Mike likes someone else better.
Yeah, it's literally, it came down to the fact that, like, yo, you're pissed that he DM'd somebody a clip before you. You're 45 years old. Like, fuck, bro.
I mean, that should be the producer's job.
Yeah. It's like Dave should be mad at him for that. Like,
instead of just reading what's trending on Twitter. Maybe
well, and then
Dave
Mike
should be out there.
Mike crumbles like a fucking 2,000-year-old statue, like, and is like, no, what did no? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, could one of you like sit in that fucking studio? Weird. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's like he brings a gun into the fucking studio with him every day. How's trolling Gig? Does he fucking hate you yet, or what?
Skunk? Oh, he blocked me. Giggy the Skunk? Or is that Gig?
Yeah.
Gig Carano? You like to call him?
I saw he did the mini golf thing with Riggles. I didn't even
that was
hear
so
it.
bad.
Was it? I didn't see it yet. Jay driving.
Gig Carano, he likes to go after like Julie DeCarlo or whatever her name is, and other people. Then once the heat's on him, big smelly bitch starts blocking you. You can't take it. You can dish it. You have to be able to take it. That fat ass is the most thin-skinned, smelly bastard I've ever met.
Jesus. I assume that was Riggles' idea too. Riggles been trying to do something with golf for like 3 years now.
Those guys, they're pathetic. 50 years old, fucking hanging around Kirk, doing videos for him at a mini golf course.
How did you, John? How did you get the Sneaks? Do you know that John from Scranton is one of the few people that actually get entertained by the one, the only Gig?
Why do I? Oh, wait, because I did a show with Gig's a friend of mine. Yeah.
Some of his stuff's funny.
Yeah, Gig's it.
You practically got wined and dined.
Oh, what? That I get to stay
Like
at his house when
he fed you. He fed you and everything, right?
Went on the boat.
He took you on the boat.
Yeah, no, he gave
Yeah.
me
He's a
the
nice guy.
Like you got.
He's a nice guy. He's just
He's,
you can't take some
he's
ball
a great guy.
You
He's
can't take
just.
a picture. You can't take a picture. You can't take a bad Photoshop of your face on a skunk. Like, really?
I will say this: Keith from
Soft.
day one hated being trolled. Like he hates when people troll him. So I
Oh,
knew
yeah.
the block was coming sooner or later. Like
I
he's my
think
guy. He just doesn't like being.
It's the same factor. It's that he used to be halfway semi-famous, and he can't like take the heat anymore.
He liked the glory of it, which is fair. I mean, he was in a band. He had a bunch of people fucking cheering for them. But like nowadays, you just gotta be able to handle fucking trolling, or you just fucking DOA.
If you're gonna troll other people, put with his photoshops, then you put a bad Photoshop of him on a skunk with some smelly feet.
Was he hitting you back with that Photoshop guy? I thought he'd be nailing you. Oh, fucking.
No, he's doing the silent treatment. Now he's doing
Yeah,
the big Corona.
Fez does the silent treatment to me sometimes, and it murders me. Fucking.
Fez hasn't been on Twitter since December.
Yeah.
9 months. Poodle dick
9
slapped
months
his ass.
sober. 9 months sober. We should start giving people coins every month.
So you still believe that Poodle Dick was a one man thing?
What's
Well,
that?
it must have been because I haven't seen one Dachshund account. They all went away. They all don't exist anymore.
No, it was a lot of different accounts. It was very interesting.
They're all gone.
It was interesting. I didn't understand. Me.
Jay.
So yeah,
Um,
if I see Poodle at the Wilbur, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him.
that
You won't touch him. You won't touch him.
Whoever that person was that sent that
So-
email to Barstool, that's one of the funniest emails I've ever heard, though. That's one of the funniest emails.
I'd give you COVID before you touch Poodle.
I'll slap the shit out of him. He shows his face at the Wilbur. If he doesn't show up to the
He's
Wilbur, I'll
gonna
slap
be
him.
with me. He's got my ticket. He's coming with me. He's gonna be with me in the second show.
It's even better. Now I know.
Oh, fuck you.
Now I know where he's gonna be.
Jay's fucking.
You're not allowed to min the fandom. You're not allowed. I'm banning you. I'm gonna have Kirk Sponsor kick your ass out and not allow you into the Minicon.
Okay, will you put your headphones in or something?
Either mute Jay. I can't listen to that echo the whole time.
That's fucking insufferable. Why is it just all of a sudden echoing?
Because it's Jay. He's a fucking Munson.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Why is there is Hit the Rice Bucket on tonight or something, or did Willie G actually make a StreamYard link already for a show that's on Sunday?
I don't know. We're supposed to be Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
That show's dead. That show's dead. That show's deader than Kirk and Off.
Yeah, what's up with Kirk and Off? It's dead now?
R.I.P. R.I.P. I.P.
Buddy is a free.
I heard that they stopped listening to the show because it's so boring.
Oh,
That's what I'm
God.
hearing.
No way. Is that
Yeah, that's
breaking?
what I heard.
Oh, no. Oh, your main guys. They lost their main. Then the show's named after the guy, and they lost those
That's what I
guys.
heard.
That's horrible.
Inside information.
I know you get that stuff from private threads. How's Manny doing? Lose any weight? Taking hitting the stand pulls?
He's doing all right in the gym. We can't say the same for BA. He hasn't been in the gym for 2 weeks.
He's been holding his weight this week for the shows, I guess. It seems like he's been the one making the links. So I can't fucking hold that against him.
BA needs to get serious.
Yeah.
He's at a stag party tonight, so he'll be on the coke.
Oh, is he? He goes to a lot of fucking stag parties.
Yeah, he'll be doing a lot of toots. All his friends are getting married, and he's just getting fatter.
Where you headed right now?
Heading to Target to buy a child car seat.
Oh, nice.
Why didn't you go 2 weeks ago? They had the 20% off sale where you traded in the old one.
Oh, really?
I don't buy discounted items.
That's got to be the worst because you always want to have like the best, especially when it comes to a car seat, and then they outgrow it in like 2 weeks.
This is just a booster seat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you
Booster seats
booster level?
when I was a kid.
My dad used to just throw me in the fucking front. Like
Mr.
I
Ryan
needed a
Shotgun.
booster seat. I needed a booster seat, guys. I used to have to sit on the plastic ones that they used to have at Friendly's.
you
I
still
needed
sit
one of those.
booster seat, bro. What do you call?
I was too small.
Yeah, my dad.
Hey,
would
John,
try-
I also read today that. Yeah, sorry, I got to interject. I read today that scoliosis starts at autoimmune.
Oh, really?
It starts there. Like the first signs of the bones like bending
Mhm.
are because you're like not more. It's more than just calcium, obviously, but it's a lack of highly concentrated
Oh,
vitamin
meat
D.
for the minds.
It's TV. It's TV.
Well, good. I'll have my doctor looked into it, Jay.
Yeah.
Speaking of immune disorders, how's your thing going?
My thing, my love life. I'm still abstinent.
Yeah, good.
Probably 7 solid nuts this morning. I was given some bad information. I feel like we don't realize, like, you know, like when people make the jerk off motion, like at weddings or something and stuff like that, like to their buddies. And instead of suck it, the jack off motion used to be a thing. You know, before suck it was like popular.
They suck it came first.
No, suck it was like DX, like the Generation X, like I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s. But before that, everybody would do the Jack me off, like this.
Oh, I think that happened after The Hangover.
It was a. I remember it from Black Sheep, Jack Mehoff.
Oh, that's okay. That's fair, except they don't make that motion; they just say that name. But fair, I guess.
I mean, that's like 1995, isn't it? That's a really old. That's an older movie. But I mean, I was gonna say something else. I don't remember. I'm over this. Good talking.
BA Chris Farley memes. I love those. I like those because they like made BA.
R.I.P. to those.
Yeah, they like
they scared him. They genuinely scared him
so much.
That was a gig creation, right? Or was that Fez? That was a Fez thing.
Maybe.
Okay.
No,
that PA Chris Farley picture creeps me out.
Yeah, dude, it's too real. It was like almost like, oh my god, dude, this is sobering. Literally.
Snakes, what are you doing Sunday morning?
Having a family, probably.
I'm actually supposed to be heading to Maine. I'm caddying for Steve from Providence at the mini golf tournament.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if you wanted to go.
If that's real, that's the best thing I've ever.
It's not real. It's not real. He just made that up. Hopefully, he just made it up on the fly because we could see how good he is with these.
Kirk would cancel the whole fucking event if that was true.
Probably why he cut his hand. He probably had the knife on the wrist, and then he said, "Fuck it, I'll just flick my finger instead."
Sneaks, was that you that called in and called him out for not taking you golfing? I thought that was you, just an integrity check.
I mean, that Mancock thing was what 3 years ago. Guy still has his raffles.
Yeah, I mean,
we need to do the case. You know, Kirk's got to do the case on all the raffle winners.
What's the priority list of the things Kirk needs to hold himself accountable for in your eyes? What would you say, like 1, 2, 3 would be?
The golden ticket live show at Dale's backyard.
Okay, that's a good
one. That was never in Dale's backyard. That was in a Minifan's backyard, and he was gonna donate it to you. But because you're such a cunt and Dale hates you now, it's been given to me.
Dale
so we'll see. Yeah, go ahead, Snakes.
I think Dale's gay for me. He's always tweeting at me. Like no, you
low blow Dale. You low blow Dale with classified information.
What about his brother killing somebody?
Yes. You low blowed him.
No way you did that.
That's what he did. That's the reason why Dale hates him.
That's Jake. Again, you're so dumb.
And also, Sneaks thinks that he's like good at what he does, and he's not.
Sneaks, I would say he's pretty good at it.
You and I would not. I feel like we would have went.
Just can't really bother.
What would have been your first move at taking a shot at gig?
I would make fun of the Blind Mike Project logo and stuff.
That's better. That's better than a friggin' skunk.
I said that immediately. when it happened, and then found out it was Gig and had to deal with that in our relationship.
I remember when the Cameo said it right away. I was dying.
Jay,
Yeah, right when that came
Yeah,
out.
It looked like Blind Gig did it.
He can handle the skunk, right?
I think he hates that his work gets critiqued more than the skunk. The skunk is pretty.
That's the good thing about what you're doing to Gig, because it's not that good, but you are.
It's so bad.
He's so happy as a skunk too. He's got the big smile, easy cheeks, rosy cheeks. He loves it.
Gig, I know would laugh at that. It's just, and that's the other game. No, he's like,
He just wants to hang out. He's so happy to hang out. It's not his fault he smells.
Have you ever smelled him? Like, you've never even smelled him. You just think he's stinky.
I probably
He sat next to me, man. He came up to the bar in Madawaska at the hotel. He stunk the whole place up.
when I talked to Gig.
Maybe he
I
should
blame
have, though.
When Sneaks is
I
going
thought it was
after
Sheldon. I felt bad.
pissed in his
Are you
fucking-
serious? What are you saying, John?
I said, when I know for a fact, like when Sneaks goes after Gig, Gig gets fucking pissed.
You
Like,
were in Gig's presence. Did Gig smell?
oh no, I already disagreed with this, but like,
Yes, Sneaks. Like, we were amongst Will. I
not
have
the
to
only one.
smell Will.
Ask Manny.
yeah, here's the
Manny?
difference.
Manny said the same
Manny-
thing on the blue one time.
He's the
I smoke-
biggest shit stirrer in the world. He just says stuff.
You know, maybe sometimes you gotta stop lying to people. If you just tell them they smell, they'll
They'll block you on Twitter.
correct.
Sneaks are breaking up.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're good. Yeah, I know that, like, for a fact that Gig gets pissed when Sneaks does it to him, and that's why Sneaks continues with it. So
Absolutely, he
that's
blocked
good
me.
trolling. Yeah, that's good
Big
trolling.
fat smelly baby.
Gig hates that about me, that I love that
Big
shit.
fat smelly baby.
Yeah, it's a thing about me. I just love trolls.
You can
Who
sit there.
gets to smell him?
He can make fun of everybody. Then once it's on him, big fat baby.
But it's not even a good thing. Like, I don't get it because it's.
You're breaking
I
up,
wouldn't
man.
understand, Jay. I wouldn't expect you to get it, Jay, because you're an idiot.
How's the hockey game been going, Sneaks? You've been playing?
I've taken some time off, but I'm making a return.
That's good.
Big summer league return.
Oh yeah. How does that work? Is it kind of like ice? You play roller hockey, right?
I play ice hockey.
Yeah, you play
I
ice
play
hockey.
both.
I didn't know if it was like ice hockey, like all those leagues are like 4 a.m. and shit, like real early. Or if you guys had a good time.
Thursday night.
Thursday nights, that's not bad. My brother-in-law plays in one. It's at like fucking 5 a.m. I'm like, why
Oh,
would you
fuck it.
do that to yourself?
Thursday night, and we pound beers after.
That's awesome. That's dope. That's the best.
Going that way.
Yeah, I was wondering what the fucking deal was with Hit the Post. I thought you guys were doing it tonight. Where's Vodka been? Why was he leaving all the chats? Who was fucking with Vodka?
The Capitals were fucking with him.
Oh, really? That's what happened? Oh, no. He gets mad about that, dude. Mad.
He gets a little too mad where I think he's exaggerating.
Oh, you think? I don't think so, because I've seen
Don't
him
even think he's
just.
that big of a fan.
I think he just gets regretful. Like he says things and does things he regrets, which is cool, but it's dangerous, man. It's fucking.
Who, me?
hard. No, not you.
Me?
I know you
I'm
don't
talking-
Oh.
regret nothing. Yeah. Every action you have, I'm sure you mean. How's the
I regret-
Bible?
I have to talk about the Bible in a second, and the disregard for good versus evil as a whole. But aside from that, I do regret one thing, and I want people's opinions on this. Well, the moon is changing Sunday.
What does that mean? Like a phase of it?
Well, it's blood time.
I'm glad we have our moon expert Sneaks here.
Well, Sneaks, the blood moon is coming, and Sunday is important for the
They
for the
drive into a
season.
fucking telephone pole.
Well, you'd only be helping the luminosity of the moon because it needs life to bounce off of, and the more dead people there are, the more life there is.
I want to take a minute just to thank Sneaks for
Wait.
being one of the only people standing true to Summer of Blood. Like,
Oh,
Sneaks,
I'm
have
going
you ever
strong.
thought about that for a second?
Every day.
Like, you're the only one out here asking for blood, and it's supposed to be the Summer of Blood. I have to actually hold myself accountable for that because I've been too busy, but still. No one else is out here fucking ripping throats.
I love the mud.
Yeah. It's good to see everybody back. You know, like, something bad's going to happen when Fez is back, Manny's back, the threads are rolling.
Well, Fez is kind of back. Fez is just hiding
Yeah, but
in the
that
private
kind of
chat.
gives
He's
me
not
the
really-
feeling that he was semi there the whole time, and then I'm wondering who he was. Because someone had to disappear, and then Fez returned.
I mean, Fez is under 200 accounts. He's got the body account.
Yeah. So,
got
like,
all
he's
the link
always
accounts.
watching. He's like Mayo. Even when he's gone, he's there. And then he, like, low-key admits it to you one day, and you're just like, now I respect you less, Mayo. Whereas Fez, I respect more for it because I'm like, fuck, I like that guy. And now he's gone.
Sneaks, where are you on Menners?
That's true. I don't hear you talk much about him.
Don't really know. I don't listen to him.
No,
I mean,
that's
you-
what I was for a long time, and
I
now I
don't
started
follow him.
listening. Yeah, when I did my spite season against Menners, I legit like had the constitution to actually not fucking go listen to him and just like completely eliminate him from my life. It was pretty fucking powerful.
He's kind of
Hate-
funny, but he's just another cunt.
that's all he wants to be.
Well, it's
I-
just like the Red Menners combo. I wish never happened because the self-importance of
I don't
that
know what that means.
is insufferable for me, and that's kind of why I come back and listen every week. Honestly, I want to see just how fucking big their heads can get. It's sobering.
Red's a weird one too. What's he? 40 years old, big titties, and he's
Beat the
sitting
shit
there,
out
no
of me.
kids.
Beat the
He's
shit
got
out of
no
me.
kids. He just sits there and sucks off KMS.
Yeah,
he
like
wants to
why
be
are
there.
you?
He wants them to be their dad, his daddy. Like he's such a fucking weirdo.
No, he's a
You
fan. of the
coach
show.
kids. If you coach kids and you don't have kids of your own, that's Sandusky shit.
That's I don't know because I did, but I was so young when I coached, so like I was like just out of like playing that, and then I was a coach, so it's a little different. But it is like, I mean, he is at like a school and they make more money coaching, so I could see him doing that.
Well,
But, like,
he showers with the team. He's got to wear a sports bra.
I could see that Red Chow like making sure he does.
Is that a supplied equipment if you're a female? Like, do they supply you with sports bras as part of the uniform? Like a cup?
No, like they don't if you're a guy, so why would they if you're a girl?
I think I got a cup for when I was on my soccer team. They gave me a cup, and then as a catcher, they definitely gave me a cup.
You don't wear a cup during soccer normally.
Goalies do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, huh?
No.
I have worn a cup during all sports. I don't
Like
like.
someone just gave you a random cup and you said you just wore it.
No, I had one that worked. It worked. It didn't chafe.
You know, it's a sport where like equipment is a fucking pain in the ass. Fucking hockey. I've never like it is obscene.
I've never had to put it all on.
It's obscene.
I had to like half-ass it as a kid with like street hockey goalie equipment, like those
That was
plastic pads,
I played
but
street hockey
never.
for a while, but never wore equipment. Like it was just skates and a stick.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you go play on ice and you're playing like for real, you have to have those shin things on. Like it's insane.
Yes, exactly. And the hockey pads look really like the hockey pants. Sorry, they look really like suspendery / like
Yeah.
they look uncomfortable. They don't ever look like they're on to me.
Now that we're talking puck, Sneaks, how's the NHL playoffs going?
It's the best sport. It's the best time of year. Best sport to watch live. Best sport to watch on TV.
Wow.
Yep.
Powerful. There's something about you saying that's powerful for hockey. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the accent or what, but How are so are the Capitals like losing the series? What's going on with them? Are they out? Is
They're
that
down
what-
3-2. They
Oh
they could
no!
be
And you were
eliminated
up-
tonight.
weren't they up to nothing?
Caps and the Celtics are in the same position.
Oh really?
You go to any bar in Boston, if you're on the bars for a Celtics game or a Bruins game, the Bruins
Bruins is packed.
2-1 for
The team
fans.
I support is the Bruins. I hate every other fucking team from Boston.
Nobody cares about NBA. Besides Portman.
NBA is just fucking useless. I hate it.
Portman.
Right now, but if there's one I would like, well, other than football, because football is just the fucking best. But like, I don't follow it. But if I was gonna give in to one sport, it would be hockey. I tried to do it a couple years ago, and I just got like to the point
Those are
where I
the
did
two.
what I was talking about and looked like an idiot.
Those are
for
the
caring.
two that I disagree with. Like they're the two that like hurt people the most.
Who the fuck do you care what they're getting? Look at yourself.
And no, I don't like that they willingly put their heads on the line. Every day. I think
Shut up,
that's
Jim.
more than
They need to put their heads on the
Where's the
lines.
wagon?
all those guys tanked this week. We got them all.
Where's wagon? Where's Bobby Fitz?
Okay. Bobby Fitz was supposed to be on Monday. Then he said he was on Tuesday. Then
Where's
I sent
Prague
him the link.
Masturbator?
Phil, he's not here.
Yo, it's kind of fucked up finding out that was Phil and like how many fights I got in with Prague.
It was Phil on a heater.
What, that was Phil?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I know. Sneaks up.
It got bad. It got bad because you know why I found out, Sneaks? It was a fucking interaction with you in Prague. Is like I was like asking you to smoke or something like that, and I would always like talk shit to Prague about smoking, and I caught him one day, and that's how I knew it was Phil.
I always knew by like Phil then went on to make like all different burners with the name Masturbator after.
Yeah,
and it
okay,
all started
Masturbator.
puzzling together. And then
I
I was
played
like,
that role for a long time because he went
Oh,
from
yeah.
my enemy to my best friend.
Prague that's exactly how it went with me. Like it was like I threatened him to a fist fight, and then all of a sudden we were boys. And it was like, what the fuck, Phil? That was you the whole time. Like, this is why I love burners, though. People are allowed to work their issues out through fucking anonymity.
Who's our Deke Zucker? Does anyone have a list?
Us.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Jay, hold on, Jay. I'll grab my list. Hold on.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Guy that like I could admit probably takes notes during KMS is Tim from Canton. He's one of the coolest guys ever. So he seems like one of my dad's friends.
Tim from
that,
Canton
my
went
dad
to the-
would be like,
Tim and
he's a
Canton, I have a little
bad
story. I got a nice story.
He
with
killed
Tim from
Kirkin. He killed Kirkinoff. He's the guy that
Shut
really
up.
killed Kirkinoff.
They did
I
that
just want
Smith,
people to know
Smith
that.
cheese thing with Manny and Fez.
Yeah, that was,
Uh,
and when they went and
show?
took video of the factory. Yeah,
Shut up, Jay. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
fucking helping
So
you
he went
fill
down
your story in
The
because
whole
you're not
car ride
making.
down, he was trashing the show, saying how much it sucks. Then after Fez got in trouble, he started blowing the show again and started ignoring
Yeah.
Fez.
Yeah,
Tim for Canton, he's a two-faced fuck.
I like him. That's probably makes
Can you
sense.
blame him? He's
He's a phony,
senile.
Yeah,
He
You don't
doesn't
sit
even
there
know he's
and-
phony.
and
That's
trash
like I
the show.
said.
Trash the
He's-
show that you
he's
love
like-
just to fucking kiss Fez's ass.
That's weird.
I mean,
That's funny.
Then they were supposed to get
You
free
think-
cheese and all this shit. They do the whole show. Tim wouldn't let Fez on camera, so he made me just fucking sit there. So
No
after
way.
after they
You
did
put him
the
on
show,
bench?
they put him on the bench. So after the show, he's like, "All right, here's the store." It made them buy like all this cheese and stuff. They spent
No.
hundreds of dollars.
Never expensed it. Never paid them back.
did they get
3 heroes.
receipts?
3 heroes.
Why would they not get receipts? I think Tim and Canton just needs to be remembered for killing Kirkinoff. That's all. That's my 2 cents, Sneaks. Nobody knew about the Smith cheese thing.
I'm not even listening to you. Every time you talk, I zone out.
That's true. I have that fucking gene too. It's very cool. I could literally start
That's
looking at
original.
my phone and realize nothing is happening.
Great stuff, guys. You're looking.
Why are you just like in and out? What are you working right now? AKA. See that? I was trying to
Yeah,
help you.
Jay.
Uh-huh.
On Monday night, Jay had a big puss on his face. Oh, I had all this content prepared, and Sneaks bumped me. We're now on Friday. Let's say Friday. It's Friday now. Jay has brought nothing to the show all week long.
Yeah, I know how I know that because he wasn't mad at me enough that I wasn't around all week.
So he's a liar. He has nothing prepared for the show.
I mean, we've known that for a year now. Since
I
episode.
have screenshots of topics I want to touch on. I got in a fight with
No one gives a fuck about your topics.
multiple nurses today.
Okay.
I got in Facebook fights with multiple nurses today.
Okay. It's good you're out there trolling the streets of Facebook, which are shiny and clean.
Boring,
but-
Jay.
yeah.
Oh, people think that they know what the fuck is.
Jay, fuck off.
Misinformation is whatever.
See you, Sneaks. Well, now Jay, you could talk. Sneaks is gone. I think he was at Target though, and he just made it look like he hates you. Very, very smooth. Hey, Carm. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you now? I love you. That's good. Yeah. Jay. I'm on the show still, but Jay is not talking. Yes, I'll talk to you.
I'm here. What's up?
Hey.
You lost Sneaks?
Yeah.
No, well, what a great content creator that guy is.
I would say we just put on 37 good minutes of a show.
I think that's all we really need to do every day.
You're the one that stays here for hours.
BA is the guy that says that we have to do an hour-long show. Nobody else asked for that.
I mean, Jay, you're the one like a week ago who was like, our show should be 2 hours.
It should be 2 hours because I should just have my own hour at the end of whatever show this is, and then I would just try to do an extra half an hour as overtime. You know?
Mhm.
So start at 9, meeting of the minds. 10 o'clock would be good versus evil. 10:30 would be overtime. Get it? Got it?
Mhm. Got it.
That's the dream. Now, if we can put it to a vote for the people that are out there every day watching this, I think we can make some sense of it all. All right, I'm just gonna touch on baby formula. About 4 or 5, maybe 6 months ago, I did a one of these with Pat and Lawrence, and I think Sheldon came on. I don't think we'll be able to get it. I should have looked into it today as I was going through all my formula talk with everyone on the Facebook and whatever. Where are you on this formula stuff, John?
Formula stuff.
The extinction of baby formula.
Why? I didn't hear anything about this.
Well, there's supposedly a shortage of baby formula. Dave Cullinane brought it up on KMS, so that proves to me that you didn't finish the show.
No, I didn't hear that part. Well, I mean, was it on today's show? I said that I didn't listen to it.
It's been around the world, and everyone's trying to say it's like a legitimate thing. And you got all these Facebook memes of people trying to justify that you can go to Canada and buy baby food formula and whatever. My point is baby formula was invented in like 1890 something, 98, maybe 1838. I don't know when it was invented. Point is, how do babies live before baby formula? Because they did.
A titty, like a wet nurse.
Yeah, the wet nurse thing is interesting. Can you explain that to me? It's just like an aunt, like a person with boobs that produce milk, right? That works for the hospital, I guess.
Wait, no, it would be like somebody who just had a baby, like, or something like that, or that can just lactate or something like that.
Yeah.
girls that could just do- Carm, are there girls that could just like breastfeed babies at all times or no?
It's not a hard thing to do.
Wet nurse just had a baby or something like that.
depending on their diet and their hormonal imbalance.
Oh, okay, got it. So your body's just making it.
Yes,
Got it.
it's a diet based thing, and it's like it's a way that you train your hormones. So like, and it's not necessarily a way that you train your hormones. Sometimes your hormones are just like used to that. There's a video I've been sending around to my disciples, and it's
You don't have disciples.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But my point is the video is just explaining it's like to move your arm, like like a lot of things have to happen in your body before the arm moves, right? Like your brain moves, then your brain moves one muscle, then the signal gets pushed to your other muscle. You know what I mean? Like there's a long line of things that has to happen in your body before any movement happens or anything happens. Like
Yeah.
big muscles have like your big brain muscle has to start the whole motor function, and then it goes to your pec or your thigh or your whatever. Like everything starts at the root, and that's why I was talking about scoliosis. Is like that's a bone thing. Like people don't see bones as like part of like our organ makeup. Like if our like bone, what's that stuff inside the the the, the stuff inside the bones? Plasma. If our plasma isn't like at the right levels of whatever plasma is supposed to be,
Okay.
you're not healthy. Like there's something's gonna be off. Like there's all kinds of like homeostasis shit that just never gets like your surroundings, the air you breathe every day, the things you feed your mind with your eyes and your ears and whatever. Like all that stuff affects everything that we do.
Are you like explaining senses right now?
Kind of. It's so much deeper than that, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because this is even a thing. Is like one of the subjects that this teacher, this instructor touches on in this video that I'm talking about is sexual assault cases that like people that have kind of like gotten over it, but like go and learn how to fight.
Hello.
He had similar injuries,
Mm-hmm.
and he relates it to like when people get certain injuries, certain muscles tense up more than others that like I don't know that you wouldn't be used to tensing up unless
Okay.
you're in that situation. So like if you get raped or if you were to get touched in a way, or like your first like level of defense is like a certain muscle or something tensing, like at its utmost like strongest level of tensing up, right? Because you're going through like a really traumatic thing, like whatever it may be, even if it's breaking your arm. Like if it's if you break your arm, there's a part of your muscle that's gonna like get really really tight or really really like loose and have
Yeah.
to heal and figure itself out. But like you, you have to find the root of it. Like I've had back pain problems like for the last 10-15 years. And there was a time on here where I would say that I couldn't nut properly because every time I nutted, it like hurt in the same spot, and that's all related back to like a time where somebody touched my butt, I think.
Okay.
But I think I was sleeping or drunk.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. I lost myself in that.
Did someone see Elvis out in the wild the other day?
Yeah, Pat from Amesbury saw him. Check him out tomorrow night on 420 show that nobody cares about, because that show killed Kirkenoff too, because it gave Buddy an excuse to do an hour-long show for no reason every week. He took more thought into the pre-show than he did with Kirkinoff.
He has a baby.
Do you think he's just stressed out? Like, do you think that Kirkinoff was stressing him out?
No.
Why aren't they doing it? Why aren't they recording Kirkinoff?
I don't know.
Oh man, what are you doing? Before I kill this.
I'm sitting here with you, my friend. Oh, there's
All right,
Elvis.
no, all right. So nobody, I don't know. Elvis is home. He hasn't answered me all day. He did work today though. That's good. Yeah, can I just? Nobody needs baby formula. Before baby formula was invented, people used like other people's titties. There were other ways of like nourishing babies. According to my dad today, he says, when you're I was 14 weeks old when I came home. You don't even need baby formula at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like you only need it for a month or two. You know, like
Mhm.
or three, I guess, 3 months. It's not something that is going to determine like the long lasting life of your baby. Like there's plenty of things that you can nourish your baby with without baby formula. So lend us a titty and Freddie do. Does that work?
No.
No, we don't have to end it. I don't know where else to go with. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's not 9:30. Well, I mean, we could wait another half an hour. We can stream with Clemmer. That was interesting the other day.
Oh, what's going on with that?
So he is twitching instead of using the KMS with network, which makes all the sense. And he's just playing like a Stratomatic style baseball game, drinking with the fans, reading the chat.
That's pretty. Like, are there a bunch of people like watching or what?
There was like 198 to start when we first got on. It dwindled under 200 around there for like, I don't know, the first 15 minutes of us watching, and then he got the big cat retweet and it went up to like 400 viewers.
Really?
Yeah, really. 400 whole viewers. In my experience on Chatterbait and Twitch, I mean, people hop on and get like 5,000 within minutes and seconds if someone like Big Cat is retweeting your stream. So I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tonight. I have high hopes that Chris really likes what it is. I think he's got some help from Justin coming. Hopefully, Justin and him fought today on the show. If you were listening to that, it wasn't very interesting. It seems like it's created more than anything, but.
No, I just think like that's why I said Chris is like fucking being weird.
He's got a little Carano in him. Like he's just like he's a little better than, or a little smarter than. Older guys like that, they just can't admit that they're new to, like things are new to them.
Yeah.
Like it's okay that you don't understand Twitch. It's okay that you don't like.
It's weird how he treats that shit.
Know how to use a computer or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They get embarrassed.
Not how he treats it.
It's tough. It's tough getting old. What that is. That's Sneaks' problem too. Sneaks of like their they still think that they're like in the game. I think that's why Sneaks has the freedom he does. I really truly believe that he gets freedom just because he wakes up some nights with helmets on and stuff like that. And sleepwalking. No BA, no vodka, no Chuck, no Killer. Well, Killer's at a wedding. We can't even get a live shot from the wedding. That's bullshit.
I didn't know he was at a wedding. That's pretty cool.
He's at Pyramid Ski Resort in Alberta.
Oh yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of snow on the mountain. I'm like, Jesus.
He's up on the ice, John. Like, he is there, where I want to be.
Where you want to be?
I would love to see the wall. You know what I mean? Like
The shield?
the actual shield, like the northern shield, I guess you should call it, right?
I guess.
It's literally the wall that we know from the show. John Stewart's retweeting.
I haven't seen him in a fucking minute.
He just keeps retweeting us with me and stuff and VD and stuff. Oh, you know, hit the posters live right now, you motherfucker.
Oh, is he?
That could kill 20 minutes. If you want to sit here with me, you can finish the show.
What's that on? I forget. What's that app called?
What's that
app called? Mixcloud.
Mixcloud.
Oh, he is live.
I'm feeling like bad boy. Just like bad boy. I'm a rag doll, like throwing away an old toy. Some babies talking real loud, talking all about the new crowd. Try to tell me on an old dream, a new version of the old scene.
The other day, he was streaming BA and I watching Clemmer on Mixcloud.
I'm sure we'll get fucking pizza and to help you ass with this. If you're watching on YouTube, please go to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm
He doesn't talk very much. He just like not talking in the song at all.
Yes, I'm moving. Yes, I'm moving. Up to Lizzie.
I can't really hear him.
Let's see how if he lights up when he sees her here.
That is it, cutie. It's so fine. I never see you leaving out the back door.
What song should we request? I think he saw us. He saw us. Yeah, he saw us.
Can you tell him I'm here?
Look at he's pointing at the logo.
John, send me the good logo.
Can you tell him I'm here watching?
I'm sure he knows.
No, he doesn't. I've been protesting his show.
Look how great that logo
I
is.
can't remember if that account's PA
It's fine, and he's done good. He's done good keeping it up.
Yes, I'm moving. Get ready for the big time. Get crazy on the moonshine. Yes, I'm moving. I'm really moving. Sludge it busy. Do it till you're dizzy. Give it all you gotta take it. Put it on your
What is this music? That music sucks.
living in a movie. I'm saying, that is it, cutie. So fine. I never see you leaving on the back door. Man. Hot time. Get it while it's easy. see me. Ragdoll, never won't you do me like you done before. Ragdoll, living in a movie. Hot train, down to see the cutie. So fine, they never see you leaving out the back door. Man, hot time, get it while it's easy.
He does play the whole song, huh?
Come on up and see me. Ragdoll, never won't you do me like you done.
Yeah, I don't like this song. I'm not an Aerosmith guy. All right. Enjoy, David. Thank you.
Tom Petty every week here on Hit the Post.
He sounds
This one
just
off
like
the
a radio dude,
Wildflowers
man.
album.
Works on it.
At lunchtime.
Yeah, he like this is so much more OG hits, and he gets so many viewers, dude. For like this, you know.
And lately he's been like actually hitting all the posts. You know, he's getting better at it. He cheats though. He practices all his posts.
Oops.
Hey.
Someone found us.
Oh, beautiful.
Not 3 months ago. 3 months ago, they found us.
No, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know how it is that fucking.
I can't hear you. You can turn it down, but I can't hear you. I do like this song though. Hey.
I'll be the boy in the corduroy pants. You'll be the girl at the high school dance.
I just read that Russia is cutting electricity to Finland.
I watched it documentary on 3 Mile Island. It's fucking great.
Whatever you know.
It's on
What's it about?
3 Mile Island, like the nuclear shit.
3 Mile Island.
But you know me, honey. Yes, you do. You wreck me, baby. Yeah, you break me in two. Oh, but you move me, honey. Ah, yes, you do.
John, there's something about these nuclear reactors going sideways.
Henry Lee Summer. And I like it. Don't get me
Hey,
wrong.
bud.
Or I wouldn't play it on here. I wish I.
Listen to Hit the
I just
Post.
think they're looking for something else. I think
Jay,
that
I brought more fucking content
we're
in
watching
35 minutes.
Watching Hit the Post.
I brought more content 35 minutes than you brought in the last 6 months. You piece of shit.
Look at the clips. The clips say otherwise.
The clips say fucking nothing. It's the same shit. You're a
It is
bumbling
the same
retard.
shit.
You dance around with a flag on your head.
I did that once, and that was just for promo for the 24 hours 420 show. I didn't do that for any other thing. I knew I was doing that. That wasn't like off the
Oh,
cuff.
so it's all shtick.
That was definitely shtick. That was
Everything
shtick.
everything you do is
Hang out with me one day and find out.
I hang out with you. I don't hang out with bums.
Ask around and ask if it's shtick.
Ask
I mean,
who?
the
Who am I
people
gonna
that I
ask?
love, the
Elvis?
people I love the people that I love that left me. Like, obviously, it's not shtick. They would have
It
stayed.
is. You just said it.
If that flag thing was shtick, the flag thing was shtick.
You want to know why they don't stay with you? You live in your fucking parents' house. You're
That was
38 years old.
before.
You don't work. You
I've
smoke weed all
stayed.
day. That's why.
I always smoked weed. I smoked weed
teeth-
even when I had a
Your
career.
teeth are green.
They're off-white. We agreed to ivory.
Green.
Ivory. I don't have green teeth.
That's why they didn't stay with you. Not because of your so-called shtick. That's why. Because you're a loser.
Don't call me a
You need a
loser.
guy like me. You need a guy like me to tell you the truth. I'm sure your dad tells you all the time, but you probably
My
just
dad
bored of
called
hearing
me a loser. My dad's called me a loser since like day one. I knew that.
I know. Back in Guatemala, when he picked you up in that little basket, he looked at you and said, "What the fuck am I doing?"
I found out today that I was 14 weeks old when I crossed the border. I thought I was a freshie. I thought I was like out and in, like the country. I wasn't here for a month or two. So that was interesting.
Return policy.
I got them to say that to me when I was younger. I like in my 12-year-old, 13-year-old like rage outs. I definitely
They
got
must
him
have
to
got
say
serious benefits from the state.
something. I can ask that. You know what? Because you know what? They did foster somebody at one
Yeah,
point.
they were getting paid.
I don't think they got. They might have got a discount.
Did
For
you come
taking
over
us.
the same time with Elian Gonzalez? Was that around the same?
No.
At the same time as you?
He's Cuba. I'm Colombia. He was on a tire. I was in a plane. Stop it.
Oh,
I'm old than him.
You're the first class. Elian Gonzalez got it.
You know what? One thing. Well, I think our names end in different letters. I think my name ends in a Z and his name ends in an S. But if not, we could be related because my last name is Gonzalez.
J. Rich Gonzalez?
No, Santiago.
Santiago.
I didn't ask for it. That's just the name they gave me, Santiago Gonzalez. And then when I come here, they name me Jason.
So, Jay, tell me what happened to the last guy that took something from you. That was sitting next to you.
He's still stuck with me. I'm right back with him. The last guy that took something from me, I fucked his baby mama. And then I fell in love with her.
Yeah.
And then I brought her to Madawaska. And she left me 2 months later.
That makes sense, though.
Fucking shit. Have you ever seen the cameo that Jimmy bought for me, asking Kirk for forgiveness?
Another guy that hated you. He hated you so much. He left the world.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
I was really mean to him. I am fairly sorry for some of the things I said to Jimmy. I said it didn't matter that he was breathing and that, I don't know, the world didn't need people.
Wow, that's cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was weird how he just thought that me saying it was enough to leave, though. You know, like, and I'm sorry.
That's not why he left. He left because he hated you, Jay. He hated you.
He hated the way I acted towards him. Yeah.
He hated you. Not because the way you acted, he just hated you.
That's not me.
Scumbags, he said.
How am I? What's a scumbag? It's such a yucky word.
It's a guy that lives with his parents at 38, no job. provides nothing to anybody.
I'm not 30.
You do nothing. You do
I'm
nothing
not
for
30.
society.
I'm not 38.
You're a leech. You're a professional
I
leech.
help society.
Career leech.
I
Hall of
don't
Famer.
I don't even get unemployment.
You live with your parents, like you're leeching off them.
A leech, they don't give a shit. They don't do anything.
They have no
They just
choice.
stare at me and wait for me to make a move.
No
They have
choice.
lots of choices. My Nana gets taken care of. You know, I'm there for Nana.
You're sitting there. You got food laying around in your room. Dead rats. Smells
No.
like shit in there. It's disgusting.
I'm a clean freak, dude. You get that so
You got a
twisted.
dead rat on your floor.
That was because she brought it in my room. That's what cats do. I forgot about that. I don't. Well, are you single for the weekend, or is this the longest Target trip ever?
I gotta drive to Nashua.
Jesus, man.
Your Target's far away. How far away is that for you?
I have like 4 within 15 minutes. He's
15
not
minutes.
that close.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
I drove up there, sat in the
Okay.
parking lot for a little bit. I shopped around. Now I'm driving home.
You get
Oh,
any extra? Anything extra?
Got some sandals for my kids and some juice boxes.
Okay.
Best.
Honest
Going to
juice
Boston.
boxes, or
Going on the swan boats tomorrow.
okay. What kind of juice boxes?
Honest berry lemonade.
I knew that from a while. All right. And swan boats, what time?
I don't know yet. I got gymnastics in the morning. I'll tell you one thing. I went to Al Jeffrey's Tacos. Oh, top notch.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I can't knock
the best
them.
in Boston.
But no. Chilicates.
Al Jeffrey's is pretty good.
They make. You got to look at the. They are. Which one? On Boylston or
Huntington.
there's another one. What? Huntington. Okay. Damn, you're. They allow you over there?
I mean, they allow
You hang out with the college kids? It's a college-friendly atmosphere. There's a lot of movement and traffic going on at that location.
Across the street from Northeastern.
Yeah. It's too much going on over there for me. I don't like going in that one. It's too tight.
Working. Try it. Best tacos I had though. I told the bitch, I'm like, hey, put some spicy sauce on there. It wasn't that spicy. Maybe because I was white. She held
She
back.
didn't think you
But
could handle it.
well, she didn't understand me. I said spicy fucking sauce.
Jay, what's your plans here? Are you doing a show on Sundays now? That's what I'm hearing.
Again?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing again.
He's tried that before. Him and Dino used to do a show.
Yeah, that's like the OG. Like I always save that spot for Dino and Jay. They've just never done a show together.
I don't know why. They're two nut jobs.
It's true. Where is Jay? Jay.
I need
I'm here.
Dino, Jay, Pat from Lawrence to move in for this.
Yes.
Like, get a summer house.
Oh, that would fucking.
That would blow away Jersey Shore.
If the
Oh, yeah.
people, Sneaks, if the people that be of GVE had any thought or brain capacity, they would understand that a long time ago.
What I just said, there's always a spot for those guys.
I mean, Pat's looking for a place as we speak.
I sent John a picture of an RV maybe 2 months ago. Still no response.
What would? That was when we were going to.
I sent you a tour bus.
We were going
Yeah.
to Florida.
Well, we should have been saving up for it by now.
You three
Didn't-
living together and be pumping money to you. See these three hood rats with money. See what they do.
I wouldn't need it. I would just smoke it.
See?
Even if Killer, John,
Where is
you
Killer?
at a wedding in Alberta, Jasper. He's right at the edge of the earth.
Has anyone seen him yet?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You have.
John, who's your best comparison to him in real life, like movie actor wise?
John Candy?
No, I'd say Samwise, not Sam Wise, but Sam in Game of Thrones.
All from Game of Thrones. He doesn't look like him at all. He has tattoos everywhere. You fucking moron. Yeah, he looks like a metal kid, like a kid who is into metal music, like Craig and his friends.
That's why he likes Craig's show.
Yeah, I think so.
Speaking of leeches, another cocksucker. Is that Patreon?
That was they pulled a quick one on everyone real quick there. They heard the first whiff of it and they were in. That night I made an OnlyFans for GVE and just never did anything with them, but I was going to do the same price model and just do $1 less than everything.
I'll show my feet on there for some money.
There you go. Fresh off a hockey game sneak feet pics. You can probably
Right after work. I'll take the boots off.
Ooh, I know there's a Jon Stewart's probably out there like licking his lips. I was telling Jay he's been quiet lately. I'm surprised you never went after Jon Stewart.
Never heard of him until he showed up at that gas station.
Who, John? What gas station?
Was he down in that Alabama show?
Oh yeah, he was. It was a gas station.
It's the first time I ever heard of him.
Pretty wild they did a show at a gas station. I mean,
10 people at a gas station. That is the future model for KMS shows going forward. Is they're going to be doing parking lots, inside a gas station, stuff like that.
It's so easy to call it like a success because like only 10 people have to show up at some random spot.
I mean,
they're genius.
at the 5K, I have again more inside information. There was 12 Minifans at the 5K.
Oh really? That's not a good number. That's not a good number at all.
Another dud.
The first one. Remember when like Big Cat and all them were there? There was hundreds of people then.
No one there. So there was 12 Minifans. No. In the Wilbur, if you go on StubHub or you go on Ticketmaster, plenty of tickets left.
Yeah, I think those all got bought by bots. Like somebody who's in the universe is smart enough to be like, let's just buy these with a bunch of bots, and these Minifans like maniacs will fucking pay anything for them. And then Kirk canceled 7 of the shows, and they made no money.
Oh.
That makes me happy. Menner's trying to like pull this shtick to like get into studio is pretty fucking shameful. I will say that. He's a fucking shameful guy.
He should go on.
Yeah. I think it would be great.
Better than anything Kirk's done in the last two years.
Well, like at this point, like it's not gonna hurt anything to do it. Like bring everybody in and fucking try it. Who the fuck cares if it's a disaster? Like other than his fucking mental health, which already is a disaster.
The show's a disaster right now. You got one guy working. I mean, everyone that works there works for free. They're all scared.
His like, yeah, his like.
Anything Kirk says, they're giggling, laughing like he's David Chappelle.
There's times
anything he says
Kirk can make me laugh out loud, but like, there's also times where they will laugh out loud to the dumbest shit I've ever heard, and it's just like you gotta have some fucking integrity, dude.
That's because they're scared. You gotta make Kirk feel good. You gotta make Kirk the funniest guy in the room.
Did you hear Chris take a shot at Justin today regarding you, and then him blame Tibbetts for
fucking hilarious?
I thought that Kirk's he's spewing bullshit again. breaking up for you. He's breaking up for me.
Yeah, I think he's freezing.
Just
Yeah, Sneak, shut up. You're freezing. You're breaking up. Fix yourself, Sneaks. Sneaks, fix yourself.
I'm gonna try. You're breaking up. Can you hear us?
He's on the highway.
Yeah, I know.
I don't get how he doesn't have Wi-Fi in his super cool truck. He should have Wi-Fi.
He's breaking up. He dropped out.
The newer truck, like, there's no reason why he can't have Wi-Fi in it.
Oh.
He's got
Can you hear
everything
us?
else.
Oh no, he's spinning.
Jesus, Sneaks, content guy.
I mean,
He's
I
at
can't say he has a pretty
he's at
good,
Clemmer level right now. This is what Clemmer was doing.
He's a what?
This is what Clemmer was doing. He couldn't get service. It was just choppy the whole time.
Oh, on Twitch.
It was so choppy.
You have to
It
deal
was
with
like me when I used to do it.
is, bro. Like, it's not. You're not getting high quality fucking shit.
No, John, all you gotta do is enter. I don't know if this is the right terminology, but you just gotta enter the source code from like the gateway or blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like if you go on Twitch and you go into the settings and enter and play with your with your router settings, Twitch will be open the whole time. Like you'll be able to stream. They have a way to, like, Twitch has a tutorial on it now, but you could just set up your settings to allow like that 20 megabytes per minute per second or whatever to not shut off.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand how to do it, you like we'll just keep like. You ever go on those like porn sites and like the front page will refresh like every 60 seconds?
Yeah.
That's what Twitch does.
What we lost you right when we asked you the Justin question.
Oh, yeah, so Justin lying again. I wish he would tell the truth that I called his fat ass and he started crying on the phone.
Didn't his family call you?
Yeah, his dad called me. I never called his family members. I called him, harassed him on the chat, everybody else. And his father called me crying. My son's doing his job.
Exactly. And Justin said that.
So now Justin like, does the narrative where he contacted family members.
Yeah, like that was so fucking shady. And then Kirk agreed with it, and then Kirk said something about hiring Tibbets to, whatever he said. Exactly. Like the story's so fucking skewed. It's bullshit.
And when I drove by the studio, that wasn't planned. I left work on an Italian sub where I used to live, and he said something about my kids. I was like, fuck this kid.
Yeah, that's
like, fuck this kid. I'm gonna drive by and fuck with him. What, I should have ran in there and smacked his fucking head around.
There was no reason why you couldn't have went up to the door and asked him to come outside and say it. Like, you had every right to do that. Like, you're nuts for going all the way there.
Wishes my kids would die. So I drive by the studio, beep at him, and he fucking almost jumped out the fucking door.
Yes.
Now he tells everybody I was contacting family members.
Justin peeking out the window meme, though, is the best thing ever.
We need more GIFs of that. There needs to be more, like, Warden video of Justin looking out of a window.
Yeah, the video of it, so.
There is?
There is no.
My favorite part is he calls his dad to call the cops on me for harassment online. Well, he's wishing my kids dead, but he spent the whole week harassing the radio station.
You did well. I mean, you did too much. You did too much, but you did well.
Great.
I think why? What gives you the right to do this? Like, why is it all right for you to mess with a mental patient?
Don't go in the public spotlight. Don't sit there and harass a radio station with comments. I mean, what do you expect?
Pee poo poo. Pee pee poo poo.
What?
Pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo. Hey, okie dokie guys. That's about it. Click. $29,000 later.
What a dirtbag. Would die. What the fuck? Robbie's right.
But he's doing good now. He's doing great. He went
No,
from
I love
selling
his-
snow cones to
Ever
selling hot
since he
dogs at a
left-
golf course.
Ever since he left the show, the Justin confidence is great. Like he doesn't kiss
Great
Kirk's ass
confidence.
at all.
Yeah, he's
Him
selling hot
sending
dogs.
sending that shit to
hamburgers.
Rico is so rat, and I love it.
Imagine
the
being
battle.
that going to college, working for Barstool as an intern, and he actually got paid. Now he's selling hot dogs at a fucking golf course. What a loser!
I think that sounds like a fun thing to do in the summer.
Playing the fucking raccoon Sega game all day.
Does talk to Kirk about fucking video games, which is
I need to call into the show again.
that would be it is good. You think they would take it?
Well, my last number was blocked. I had to use Google Voice.
He blocked you?
They blocked my personal number. Then I had to use a Google Voice to get back on.
I can see
It's the same call as every show because Dave even kind of tipped his cap the other day. He said, "Oh, because I don't recognize this number." He recognizes all the numbers because it's the same guys calling in.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, it's always the same people, and it's not even good. It's not good people. Everybody that was good is scared to call in.
That's true. They are. That they're such good fans that they're so scared to call in. It's weird.
Well, there's all these private chats, but nobody's got any motivation to help make the show.
Show is dead. The show is on fucking
I don't know.
life support.
Nobody wants to shit on Chris. Nobody wants to shit on Mike. Nobody wants to shit on Kirk. Nobody wants to shit on Dave. It's weak.
It's a big circle jerk.
I don't know. I wish I cared more. It's always gonna be a circle jerk. It's Kirk's, that's what he wants. He wants it to be nice and easy. This is how Kirk reaches enlightenment, Sneak.
Reaches what?
Enlightenment. He gets all his little minions around him and hold them up, and here we are. I mean, Sneaks, you're here because of Kirk Minute, you know?
What does that mean?
I know you because of Kirk Minahan.
Oh, got it.
It's really sad if you think about it.
Yeah, it is. I think about it a lot.
I mean, it could be a real cult, and we could be holding glasses of Kool-Aid one day. You never know.
I should be listening to the radio right now instead of talking to you.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're missing out on so much life. There's so much more out there, Sneaks. Baby formula. How's the baby? We should have had you look at the baby formula at Target. Fuck. It's usually under a key at Target too. I don't know about in Nashville. Were you formula, or were you able to produce milk?
What?
I was asking Daddy Sneaks if he had his children on formula or if he was able to pump.
It's a weird question to ask a guy, but
I don't know. It's on topic for the show.
is it?
Which people were formula. There's an IQ thing with all that.
With what?
I wasn't on formula. It just makes sense why I'm.
Oh, yeah. People say, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can, and not even this isn't fake, but I do believe if you're exposed to more let's say toxicity in your mother's milk. For lack of a better term, obviously you're not dying from your mother's milk, but if there's like higher, more concentrated, more pure levels of nutrients in your mom's milk, like you're gonna be more prepared for the world, so that like your parts inside are gonna grow more efficiently, like so your brain can expand more. Whereas like if you're not given proper nutrients, like formula wise, your body's still trying to like put itself together. You get it, Snakes. This guy, we gotta get this guy Verizon.
I am. What are you doing? Sneaks, thanks for coming on.
Save the show.
Appreciate you. We're actually bringing content unlike Jay normally. Jay, are you
saved the
staying?
show? No. Thank you for this. I needed this.
Hit the race bucket coming to you one of these days. But this
It was on earlier. Oh, it was on yesterday. It was on yesterday before the show, before the game.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, episode 3 was yesterday, right before, during the Bruins game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's already. Is that the one you're talking about, right?
Maybe.
It was just Will and Pat.
Oh.
And maybe he tried to delete it because nobody watched it the whole time. No vodka.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe he tried to delete it and get away with like a secret episode. I can see what doing that.
We're gonna take.
All right, Friday do. See you Monday. Sunday?
It's been
Sunday.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it, now I watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust.